didn't well. Let me just say that it was a guy many years ago when the automobile industry was created. That was Henry Ford, who said that every single one of my employees will be able to make vehicles, but at the same token that they make a vehicle, they will be able to afford them. Well, the way that we see business today in Washington, apparently that's not the way things look like these days. As that the economy continues to get worse, as layoffs continue to get higher, we will continue to see people coming to these places more and more often. One of the things that we have to remember is that when we talk about hunger and poverty are two issues that are very unpopular among elected officials. Sometimes to take on those two issues is very difficult because it's a lot of fear whether or not our next election is going to count on whether or not we will be able to get elected or re-elected. If we talk about how to address the hunger and the poverty problem that is existing not only in New York State, not only in New York City, but throughout the country. And when we talk about poverty and hunger, and we talk about government intervention, and when we talk about what President-elect Obama's proposal is all about, and when we talk about the things that we have managed to do, whether it's at the state level or at the local level, to make sure that this country will continue to exist in order to fulfill the needs of our community, as diverse group of elected officials you see here is as diverse of folks that get served throughout this country, in our state and in our cities and our locality. One of the things that is very critical to say is when we talk about bailout, I hope that not only we can talk about bailout Wall Street. You know, 2 months ago I spoke in front of Wall Street with Jesse Jackson and other folks, and I said these words. I said that if we are going to bail out Wall Street and we're going to bail out the banking industry, and we want to bail out now the industry, the automobile industry, it is very important for all of us as an elected official to stand up and bail out those that really need the bailout, which is the hunger folks, the poverty, and the foreclosure issue that is happening in America as we speak. Because those are the people who's going to be coming through this door. And hunger does not discriminate against ethnicity boundaries. Hunger will impact, and I will give you this quick example as an impact. A young fellow from 30 years old from Sunset Park who worked in Wall Street, making $300,000 a year. $300,000 a year. Master's degree in business administration, a top-notch finance guy, walked through my doors and said to me, Assemblyman Ortiz, I need help. I said, wait a minute, you need help? I know of you, because I know the kid grew up in my community. And I've been keeping track of this kid, make sure he doesn't run against me. But the bottom line is, and the message that he brought to me was a very tough one. Because not only he was making $300,000, he lost his job, he lost his house, he lost his car, and now he's in the rescue mission of getting help. Help for alcohol, drug addiction, and he doesn't have a place to live. So he became a homeless person. This is a quick example of what is going to happen to some of these folks that is getting laid off. Forget about Wall Street making $300,000, whatever impact that we might going to have in government regarding layoff, budget cuts, and we have to be very, very careful on how we implement and we impact those budget cuts. I have worked very close with Berkel, I have worked very close with Agnes and William, and I think that when we talk about hunger, like I said before, most of the time, we as an elected official, we don't want to address it, we don't want to talk about it because it's a very shiny situation when we're stepping into an issue that we want to make sure that corporate America also becomes to be a partner of addressing hunger in America. Thank you.